I came to Kansas City specifically to attend the University of Missouri Kansas City. They had a great program with faculty members I was really excited to work with, like Christy Hodgen and Michael Pritchett and Whitney Terrell, and that was a really great opportunity for me.
Having an MFA program in the Kansas City area has meant a lot for me personally. I came into the program with a concentration in poetry, but because UMKC's MFA emphasizes this cross-pollination, this interdisciplinary study, I got a chance to explore fiction writing and creative nonfiction and playwriting, which is where I encountered Frank Higgins. The connection that I have with Frank as my instructor and sort of introduction to playwriting has led me to some of my best friends in theater in Kansas City, period, and some of my most significant creative partnerships.
I recently published my first book, and it's a nonfiction collection of stories talking about Kansas City history from 1870s to the 1970s. It's been a long work in progress, basically ever since I graduated in 2012 from UMKC. And my love of storytelling was strengthened through the MFA program. Specifically, Bob Stewart really inspired me to dig deep and learn the origin of a thing and really get down to the bottom of its meaning.
So it's really exciting to sponsor a student to be able to teach creative writing classes to students who maybe don't have the opportunity to take them. I had a teaching assistantship during my time at UMKC, and that teaching experience was so valuable to me when I entered the workforce. And in fact, when I got the job at the Fed, it was something that they referenced directly as something that was really attractive to them. I think teaching in general is something that's so applicable to the modern workforce in so many different ways. And having that experience of public presentation and also just being an advocate for literary arts in the community is going to pay dividends in a lot of ways.
Earlier in this year, I worked with Michelle Tyreen Johnson, and I directed the Green Book Wine Club train trip. And it was an original play, and she is a Kansas City KCK native. And we had an all-Black, all-female cast and director and playwright. And because the playwright was homegrown, there were lines and cues and references in the play that I know that the audiences appreciated so much more because they came from a place that they were familiar with.
One of the most important institutions in a city is its public library. And the collaboration between UMKC and the public library system in Kansas City to establish a book festival in our city is a tremendous thing for our town.
Hello, I'm Crosby Kemper. I'm the director of the Kansas City Public Library. We provide services of all kinds to people of all kinds, including obviously the thing we were founded to do, which is provide them with books and information, literature of all kinds, and a gathering place. And increasingly, that's an important thing. We are helping to raise money to support writing and support the scholarships for writers in the writing program at UMKC. And in turn, the writing program through Writers for Readers is supporting events at the library, is providing students from the writing program to help teach writing to the populations that we serve, which include some of the most challenged populations in Kansas City, the neediest populations in Kansas City, and particularly the neediest in terms of the need for aspirations that reading and writing provide. So as part of this overall program, the library wants to establish with UMKC and other partners a literary award program to honor the best of our writing and thinking in the community. And the fundraising around Writers for Readers program will help us do that. And a second part of this program is to do a literary festival, a book festival that would be community-wide and would bring in authors from all over on many topics and many subjects. And both these programs are aimed at raising the idea of having a community of readers, of making our community a civilizational center for reading and writing, an aspirational center for reading and writing. You can judge the the worth and the progress and the aspirations of a community by what it does for the humanities in its university and what it does for all of its citizens through a great library system. I think we have or are building both in this community, and the Writers for Readers program is an important, essential part of that.
My name is Carla Deal, the author of Storied and Scandalous Kansas City and the founder of Squeezebox Kansas City. I was awarded a scholarship from the Durwood Foundation to study creative writing at UMKC, and it changed my life.
My name is Hadiza Saadu, and before coming to the library, I worked as a data analyst for a small startup located in the Crossroads. Working here has changed my life because I get to work directly with community members and community organizations, which leaves me feeling connected and much more embedded within the community.
I'm Angela Elam, host of New Letters on the Air. I got a scholarship to study creative writing, and it changed my life.
My name is Frank Higgins. I teach playwriting at UMKC. I'm the author of the plays Black Pearl Sings and Gunplay, a play about America. Back in my 20s, I received a scholarship to study creative writing at UMKC, and it changed my life.
I'm Teresa Lagarde. I direct plays locally for Just Off Broadway Theater, the Kansas City Black Repertory Theater, and occasionally Olathe Civic Theater. I also teach composition at Penn Valley Community College. I studied creative writing at UMKC, and it changed my life.
Hi, I'm Christy Hodgen, author of Elegies for the Brokenhearted and a professor in UMKC's creative writing program. As a graduate student, I received a scholarship to study creative writing, and it changed my life.
I'm Michael Pritchett. I'm the author of The Melancholy Fate of Captain Lewis. I teach in the MFA program in creative writing at UMKC, and I received a scholarship in creative writing, and it changed my life.
My name is Connie Jones. I was an elementary school librarian in the Center School District. Now I'm a part-time reference associate at the Kansas City Public Library. Working at the library changed my life.
My name is Glenn North. I am currently the executive director of the Bruce R. Watkins Cultural Heritage Center. I am also the 18th and Vine Poet Laureate. I'm currently studying creative writing in UMKC's MFA program, and it is changing my life.
My name is Andrea Ellis. I was the Training and Outreach Specialist at Arlington Independent Media. Now I'm the Director of Strategic Learning at the Kansas City Public Library. Working at the library has changed my life.
Hi, I'm Liz Cook. I'm an editor at the Federal Reserve Bank of Kansas City and a restaurant and theater critic at The Pitch. I got a scholarship to study creative writing at UMKC, and it changed my life.